So right now there are these ASMR videos going viral, and guess what? They're completely made by AI, and most of them use a model called VO3, as you already know, which is super viral these days, and it is very super powerful, but it's also pretty expensive. But there is this new tool in the market which is Seedance, and it's made by the team called TikTok. You already guys know what TikTok is. So yeah, it's a lot more cheaper than this, VO3. I guess like 20 times cheaper than VO3, and the quality is just as good as VO3. So I've just actually built a system that uses Seedance plus automations to create ASMR videos on autopilot with almost no efforts and at a very low cost. And channels like these are doing this already, getting millions of views and growing super fast, and even with just few videos. So yeah, we can just literally do the same thing and put it all on autopilot and build something big. So let me show you how this works. Alright, so let's start building this automation, and I think it's gonna be very easy and simple. So I'm gonna be just triggering this using the n8n form. So I'm gonna be typing the form. You can also trigger it using the Google Sheets where you keep the data, but I wanna kind of control it. So the title is gonna be ASMR videos, and the description I'm going to leave it, and adding the element which is going to be name any object, because this is going to be asking us what is the object or the fruit that you want to create the ASMR on. Okay, so it's going to be a required field, and execute the step. Once you do it, and you can see the form here, right? So you can see the form here, it's asking us name any object. So I'm going to be keeping this apple, right? Submit. So once we submit, you can see it's on the output side. Now we have the information in here. Now let's go and add the agent, which is going to be the main thing here. So adding the agent, we're just going to keep this as defined below, and here in the prompt user we're just going to drag and drop this, and now we require the specific output as well. But here first we're going to be adding the system message, and the system message is going to be the one that I'm going to provide you the document which contains everything, every detail. So here let's go ahead and just copy this prompt for idea generation. But here I'm going to be telling you one thing. If you can see here, you can just control the prompt as per your taste. Since I've been only generating a 3 detailed cinematic ASMR style video for this one, 3 scenes only. So you can just create like 6, 7 or 10 scenes. For the sake of the video, I'm just keeping it 3, and rest of the things you can just read it out, and if you want to change anything, you can just change it as per the your taste. So I'm gonna be just copying it, and I'm going to be pasting this here. So once I do that, and I'm going to be adding the first chat model, which is going to be OpenAI chat model, and GPT-4o mini, I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's go and wait. All right, and then we need a structured output parser as well, because we need the data in a different manner. So let's click on here and structured output parser, and here you're just gonna copy this code. All right, because we're gonna be needing captions, ideas, and environment, and sound, and scene 1, 2, 3, because that's gonna be the output of this prompt that we have just added. All right, so let's go ahead and just paste it here, and then we're going to be testing this out. So once we test, it's going to give us the details. Let's go ahead and test this out. As you can see here, it has given us the captions, idea, and the environment, and the sound, and the scene 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 3 videos, okay, but of a same object, same fruit. Okay, now we have got everything. Now we need to add the code node, which is going to be unbundling these prompts, because this is a one item, but we need these scenes as separate items, right? So I'm going to be just giving you this as well. Copy this code. Okay, copy and paste it here. Well, this code has been generated using the ChatGPT. You can just simply ask ChatGPT, hey, just give me the code which can kind of separate the unbundle the results in n8n. So it kind of gives you everything. So let's go and execute this step. As you can see, it gives us separate items 3. You can see 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now comes the real magic. So but first, one thing to keep in mind, we are going to just rename all the nodes unbundle items. Now we are going to generate the images, the videos. So here we're going to be using this wave speed AI, which is a new I think AI, which gives you $1 free credit, which you can use. You can try this out. If you like it, then yeah, you can just go and just purchase the credits. So let's go ahead and do click on this wave AI. Click on it. It will take you to this page, and you can just log in here. Once you are logged in, then you come to this access keys, and then create the key n8n. You can name anything, just create the key, copy the key, just keep it there for now, and come back to this. And here you're going to be seeing this post request. Now we need the method of post request. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Let's add the HTTP request, and here I'm going to be posting this generate videos. Okay, here one second, you can copy this URL, keep it on post, and paste it. Now in authentication, you can just go click on generic credential type, and here you can keep on header auth, and then here you have to just add the credentials. Click on create new credentials, and the name is going to be, first let's copy this one, and authorization. Okay, and it's going to be bearer space key, and just save it. You can also rename this and keep it like wave speed. Okay, I kind of messed it up. Wave speed. Okay, save. All right, now we need the send bodies, and in send body we can just go ahead and just copy this code, and here you just use the JSON, paste it, and if you can see here in send body, it says aspect ratio is 9:16, which is going to be the vertical format, and in duration, which is going to be 10 seconds every scene. And in the prompt section here, we're just adding the video idea, which is from the previous node, and that's the idea. And now it contains what happens in the video, which is going to be the this environment. Sorry, this is going to be the scene, and then in video environment, which is going to be this scene, and sorry, this environment. But here we will get 3 items because we have 3 different scenes. 1, 2, 3, right? Now let's go ahead and just execute the step. Once you execute this, it will be running. The connection cannot be established. Maybe we may have a different. Okay, let's go ahead and do that again. Maybe some kind of error from our side. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so the message says success. That means it is in process, and the command, the request has been sent. You can even track this request here. Go on the run history. As you can see here, it is on the processing because we are using the ByteDance Seedance model, which is very cheap. I'm gonna just show you. If you can see here, this is gonna be the model that we are using, and it is costing us only 15 cents per video per run for 10 seconds. I think 15 is for like only 5 seconds, but if we keep 10 seconds, because we kept 10 seconds each scene, so this is gonna be 3 cents. Okay, now since this is gonna be generating, till then what we are gonna do is we're gonna be just first adding the wait node, and here I will suggest you keep it like 3 to 4 minutes now, but for the sake of the video I'm gonna keep it like 5 seconds. Let's go and execute the step. Okay, I think the 5 seconds are done. Yes. Okay, so now we need to add the get request, HTTP request, and this time it should be get, and come back here and just copy this URL and paste it here, but you have to change something in here. But first let's add the authentication, which is going to be header auth, and then wave speed is automatically there. Now if we just expand it, here is the data ID that we need to change. Okay, so data ID, we need to delete this one first, and here is the data ID, right? Okay, it's on the fixed, but let's keep on the expression. Okay, data ID is going to be in here. Okay, let's go ahead and execute the step. You can even just check it out here if it is created or not. You can just go on the run history. I think it is created, completed. Okay, great. Execute the step. It will give you the 3 URLs. As you can see here, this is the URL that it has been given us. You can even check it out. Let's go ahead and check it out just to show you. I think it's gonna download the video directly. Yeah. Okay, let's go and open it. Now we have to add the sounds as well, right? But since the video part is done, now let's go ahead and just rename this node, which is going to be get videos, right? And then we need to add the sounds, right? So for the sounds, we can just go ahead and just copy, same thing, HTTP request, and here is going to be the post request, and this is the sound, and copy this URL. Okay, and then authentication is the same thing, generic header auth, wave speed done, send body is on, and here JSON below. Copy this exact code here and paste it. Once you paste it, you can check out here. So duration is 8 seconds, but we will keep it like 10 seconds. Perfect. The guidance, you don't need to change these things. Okay, but even if you want to add negative prompts, you can, but I don't want to do that. The prompt is going to be this one, the sound, because this is the sound prompt, but we have already added the sound prompt in the AI agent. You can see sound, drag and drop it here, and then it will just add the sound prompt. And in the video, that is going to be this get videos idea URL. This is going to be the URL, and just drag and drop it here. So that means we're just giving him the videos, and then it is going to add the videos to the in the model, and adding the sound and the video on the videos. So basically this is the model, which is this I'm going to be showing to you. It's MMA audio version 2, which is this one. Okay, and then what is the charges for this? For duration of 10 seconds, it is charging us, I think, 1 cent in here. I think less than a cent. 1 cent, sorry. It's 1 cent, and it is charging us per run 1 cent. So let's go ahead and just start executing this step. Once we do that, it's going to send out the request, the post request to there. And if you want to just kind of track the request, you can just go in here. It is still in processing. Till then, we're going to be adding the wait node. But first, let's rename this node. Generate sounds. Right now, let's add the wait node. Okay, and let's keep it like I would say like 120 seconds, but keep it 5 seconds for now. And we can also just check it out here. If it's still processing, we can refresh it. Yeah, it's completed. Perfect. Now this node is also done, and let's go ahead and add the same HTTP node. Let's copy and paste this directly. Don't need to do anything else. Just only change the post to get and the URL as well. The URL is going to be this one. Pasting it here and keep it on fixed, not the fixed, just keep it on expression. And in here, the data ID, we need to change this, right? So the previous is going to be this one, Perfect. And then we don't need any send bodies because it's a get request. Let's just get sound, and then we're gonna be testing this. And okay, perfect. I think we got it. Let's just open it and see what happens. But this time I'm gonna be opening the second one. Okay, that's gonna be one. Okay, let's go ahead and download it and open it up. Perfect. This apple is like, from this side it is like, a crystal, and on the other side it's like the exact apple. But yeah, you can see the sounds and everything. It's kind of perfect. Even that, that sound when the knife touches the board, that sound is perfect, really. Okay, and we have just got all three videos now. Now comes the part of the combining all these videos together and make it one. Alright, so now the code is going to be in here. Just copy this code. Okay, and then click on the plus icon and add the code function. Just click on it and paste it in here and just execute this step simply, because it's going to be listing all the URLs as a one. You can see here only one item, since we had three items before, but we will keep it as now one. Right now comes the part of combining all these video together. Since we have this code node here, what it does the all three items into one single item. Now let's go ahead and add this one, but before we do that, I'm going to be telling you which AI we are going to be using. We're going to be using the fal.ai because WaveSpeed does not have this FFmpeg API, which is going to be this, so it doesn't have that. But fal.ai is a paid tool, but they're going to provide you $1 or $2 credit free. So yeah, but this is going to be very, very cheap. You can see the cost here, 0.0002. It's not even a cent per compute second. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's very cheap. Let's go ahead and add this one. 1 second. Look at add the HTTP request and add the post request, and go ahead and just copy this URL because fal.ai combined videos, right? And paste it. Perfect. And authentication is going to be generic, and header auth, and just keep it where's the file AI. Okay, now how do you set up? You just click on new create credentials and go to the file.ai and click on the account and go to the API keys, generate a key, copy it, and then come back here and then add the name as authorization and bearer space key. That's going to be the value, right? Okay, then you save it, and then you will be back to the screen. Then you click on send body, and this is going to be the code that you need to copy. Okay, so the code is going to be first you have to just use JSON, paste it here, just maximize it. Okay, so what happens here is this is the documentation. The code is from the documentation of fal AI of this from here, right? So we are just telling it that this is the URL of one video, second video, third video, to combine them. Right now let's go ahead and just execute this step. Okay, it's a problem in my case, doesn't happen to you. Authorization failed, please check your credentials. I think I might have done the key request in a wrong way. Okay, it's key, okay, space. Okay, I had a problem because of this credential, so my bad here. So you have to just don't need to add the bearer space the key, so we have to add this key space the file key. All right, so key space and the API key of file. So let me just copy it. Okay, so I think we need to delete this one. Okay, let's create a new one, right? Copy key, close, paste it, and save it here. If you're experiencing any problem, I'm gonna be replying to your comments. You post a comment about it, so I'm gonna be replying to every single comment. You can just check every comment I have been replying to. Even I help people on my Instagram because we don't have any community yet. I don't think I'm there yet. to handle all that kind of pressure. But yeah, maybe we're going to be launching the community soon. So yeah, let's go and execute the step here. I think this is going to be working. Yeah, perfect. It's in the queue, which means it worked fine. So we can go ahead and check out the request of this here. You can see it's in the progress. You can check it out here. So till then, we're going to be adding the first, let's add combine videos, right? And then we're going to be adding the wait node. Let's keep it normally I think it might take like 2 minutes to combine, but let's keep it like 5 seconds for now for the sake of the video. But you can keep it like when you run this on autopilot, you can keep it like 120 seconds, right? Because it's still saying in the queue. That means it's still running. Till then, we're gonna be adding this get request node to get the final URL of these videos, right? So let's go ahead and copy and paste this to save the time, right? Perfect. And then here only you need to change the get and this one. So the URL is going to be this, and paste this here, and for this data ID we need to remove this and drag and drop this request ID. Perfect. And then here we need to just close the send body, right? Let's just check it out. It's done. So let's go ahead and execute this step. It is going to give us the video URL. As you can see here, the video URL is already given to us, and I think it's completely generated. Let's go ahead and test that. So it's gonna be downloading the video. I think it should turn out good, and it's gonna be a 30-second long video. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Now if you want to upload this video on YouTube, so what you need to do is click on HTTP request, and here we need to keep it on get and just drag and drop this URL, and then that is it. Just execute the step. It is going to download this data, the video in a binary format, as you can see here. And then you just add the YouTube, right? And just click on upload a video, right? And then here video is same. The title is going to be from that. You can just keep it as a caption, I think, because if you can just go to the previous node, which is going to be this AI agent, you can keep this as title and paste it in here. Region code will be like anything that as per you, right? And the ID would be like film and animation, and that's fine. And you can add the description as well if you want to. I don't want to do that. And then you just execute the step. If I do that, it's gonna upload the video. And last time I know some of you might have the problem uploading the video because the video is not in the binary format, but now it is in the binary format. You can see here. Otherwise this wouldn't be here, right? So yeah, once you execute the step, it is going to be uploading on YouTube. So yeah guys, that's it. So if you have any problems running this workflow, you can just comment down below, and I'm gonna be replying to every single comment, and I'm gonna be helping every one of you. So because right now we are very small, so I can reply to any of the comments. So yeah, if you like the content, please like and subscribe the video. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you.